Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for Beauty A to Z. Beauty A to Z is a Pantastic Ladies project. You could find the Pantastic Ladies over on Facebook. If you'd like to join, you are more than welcome to. It's all about project panning and it's a supportive group of people who love to use up what they have and try to encourage each other to not buy more than what they need. The whole point of Beauty A to Z is to pick a product for every letter of the alphabet and pan it throughout the year. So this project started on January 1st and it ends on December 31st. This is my 4th year doing this project. I've had years that were really fun and really good, and I've had years that were horrible, torture, bad years. Last year was one of those years. Last year was really rough. I had a hard time finishing anything. This year is going so much better, and I'm really happy about it. Prior to today, I had 9 empties, so not bad. 9 empties, 10 empties. I kind of did a funny thing. So at last month's update, I showed you guys my Pure Go Nude palette, and clearly there was like 1 use left. So I wasn't calling it an empty at the time of me filming the update. But then I had a chance to wear makeup one more day before I edited the video and posted it, and sure enough, it was an empty. So I don't know if I should call it an empty for today or an empty for last month, but we'll talk about it again, because holy crap, I finished a whole eyeshadow palette. So any chance for me to talk about it is gonna be seized. But in addition to that, I have another empty. So really good month. Okay, so one more time, before I put this away in my year-long empties, I have completely finished the Pure Go Nude palette, which again, I did talk about last month because I finished it after filming it, but before I edited the video and posted it. But yes, here you go. One last look. My Pure Go Nude palette is finished. That's not my stomach. That's not my butt. That's my dog. Kitty, knock it off. My other empty is for the letter U. That is my Ultima 2 Glotion. I've had this forever. This was a hand-me-down for Jamie, and she probably had it for a while before she handed it down to me. Although she's pretty good about going through her stuff regularly. I feel like it has been a long time since I've seen the brand Ultima 2 around, so it's been a while, but I did finally finish this off, and in the end I actually loved this product. I really enjoyed using it. I actually scraped out all of the product that I could get with the spatula that I got from Elizabeth, and I depotted it into a container where I could access the product more easily. I basically made a Franken foundation. I basically ended up making a Franken foundation. I combined this and what was left of my Physicians Formula BB cream and what was left of some of the samples that I was trying to finish and what was left of my Revlon Color Stay foundation, which was basically gone. But I mixed them all together and I'm working on that every day now. It's going okay, I think, but this is gone too. Really excited to have this out. This was in my liquid illuminizer category, which I'm really happy to see that category going down. It was way too high, and I think I might continue to have one liquid illuminizer in my life, but whatever number I had at its highest amount was way more than I ever needed. I think I had like 33 or 35 at one point, and we're somewhere in the 20s now. So I'm really happy to have this gone as well. So with those two gone, that's now 11 empties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's 11 empties. So 26 minus 11 is 15, right? Yeah, I think there's 15 products left. That's right, ma'am. I still have 15 products left in this project. So let me show you where I'm at with those 15, and we'll make some predictions for next month. I'm going in alphabetical order, so if you hear me skip a letter, it's because I've already finished that product. So we are going to start with the letter B. I have my Edward Bess concealer. I am shocked by how much I've enjoyed using this concealer throughout this year. It was a brand new product at the start of this project in January, and it's about halfway gone now. I don't feel like I was able to make a new mark for this month, which is a little bit disappointing. But I am using it every single day, almost every single day. And we're getting to the point where my summer tan is fading enough that I can use this exclusively as my under eye corrector brightener instead of mixing it with a deeper concealer. So I think my usage will pick up. But there's a lot of product in this stick. It doesn't look like much. I felt like I would get through it faster. Panning problems. I mean, the makeup that I spent ridiculous amounts of money on is lasting too long. That's crazy. But I'm working on it and I'm using it a lot, and I'm glad to be working on it. I'm not going to have a lot of empties for concealers this year. I've had years where I finished like 3 concealers in a year, and this is not going to be one of those years at all. For the letter D, I have my good old Dove lotion. I am down to here now. Not as much progress this past month. I feel like we had some really nice warm days, which I am very grateful for. I like warm weather. I will never complain about warm weather, but I also feel like I found myself reaching for another lotion that's in another project over this one, which I shouldn't be, but sometimes I just let myself reach for whatever I want to reach for. And so not much progress this month compared to last month or the month before, but I am still working on this and I am making some progress, so I'll take it. For the letter F, I have my Physicians Formula eyeliner in this dark brown shade. I cannot believe how much progress I made on this guy this month. It's going so fast. I'm gonna put it right there on my forehead. See that? That's all I have left. I think I can finish this before the end of the year. Let me show you my line for this past month. I can't believe it. I'm really going fast. And normally anything that's a pencil takes me forever. So that's where I'm at now. And that's where I started. And there were whole months where I wasn't really using this at all, because at the beginning of the year, I was focusing on a black eyeliner in this project. And so I really didn't start working on this until I finished that black eyeliner. So yeah, I think I can finish this by the end of the year, which is good. But this is a great eyeliner. It works well in my waterline. It works well as a, upper lash line eyeliner. I think I'm wearing, no, I'm not wearing it today. I think I put on my black eyeliner today because this was already out here. For the letter G, I have my Avon Glimmer Sticks in Soft Wine. I am wearing it today as a base under this liquid lipstick, and I have worn it a few other times this month. I was able to make the tiniest new mark, which is basically how it goes every month with this product. I'm not going to take it out and roll it all the way up because it is broken, but that's my new line down there, and that's how much product I have left. So I still have a long way to go. I don't think it's going to be an empty by the end of the year, but for I have my Mary Kay Eye Base in Iced Cocoa. I finally did use this once in the past month. I have gone months and months and months without touching this at all. I did finally use this one time in the past month. I really enjoyed it. It's a great color. I love these kind of bronzy colors. I love them for the summer and the fall in particular, but I'll wear these kind of shades year round. And I'm glad I had a chance to use it. This was kind of a placeholder for the letter I. I never really thought I was going to pan this year. I just wanted to get some more use out of it. So I'm happy I used it once in the past month, especially since I hadn't touched it for a very long time. And for the letter K, I have my Mary Kay Eye Base in Violet Storm. I don't know if I use this one. This one's still getting ignored. That's where we're at. Probably exactly what it looked like last month, I'm guessing. For the letter M, I have my Mud Mask, and I don't think I used this at all last month. So many missed opportunities, you guys. So many missed opportunities. I feel a little guilty coming on here and having not used this. What I like to do with this product is put it on right before I hop in the shower. And I cannot tell you how many times I have woken up in the morning and thought, now don't forget, Paula, put that mud mask on before you hop in the shower. And then I'm in the shower and I'm going, oh my gosh, I forgot again. Like every weekend this happens and I just don't remember to reach for this. Wish me luck, guys. However, I have been using this product very consistently. This is my Olay night mask. I use this pretty much every single night. I'm really getting there with it. It's a great product. I've had to take little detours from it here and there to review some products for Octoly or Influencer, but I am down to about here. So we are finally past the halfway point. I don't know if I could finish this by the end of the year, but it's going to be very close. I enjoy it. It's not the best night cream I've ever used in my life. It's a little bit light and thin. It's kind of like a gel-based formula. And for summer, and even now, it's fine. But as we get into the drier months, it's not quite enough to really protect me while I sleep. So I'll be happy when it's gone. Okay, for the letter Q, I have my Clinique Gentle Glow Face Powder. I am finally working on this. It took almost all year for me to finally get around to even using it once. I have nothing to really show. Maybe the slightest of dip starting. I would be happy if I could just hit pan on this before the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible or not, but I use it as an all-over setting powder. It works okay. It's not like a new love, but it's a sample and I would love to use it up and get it out, so I'm glad to be working on it. For the letter R, I have my Revlon Primer. This has been on the back burner for months and months, since like May. I haven't touched this. I've been working on another primer that is so close to being gone, and then I will get back to working on this. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, I don't know if I could finish this off by the end of the year. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I wasted a lot of time working on another primer, but I'm really glad to be working on that primer too. So hopefully I can get back to this and finish it off. For the letter T, I have my Tea Tree Oil Foot Soak. I have a new mark to make right down there. I mentioned this last month, but Ron, my son, my 8-year-old, has fallen in love with this product. So he's actually been helping me out with this as well. He loves soaking his feet in this, and sadly, the poor boy gets some funky feet. He's still wearing sandals almost every day. And PU. I wash the sandals, I wash his feet, but in between showers, sometimes he needs a foot soak, and it really has come in handy, and he loves it. He's like, sticks his feet in the tub and he's just like, ah. So it's a win-win. He just loves anything to do with water. So he's happy to be soaking his feet in this stuff, and I'm happy that he can enjoy himself while defunkifying himself. So we're getting into sock season, and I don't have to worry about stinky feet for too much longer. But yeah, ooh, those shoes need to be shot and buried because they are funky feet. It's a real forecast it's a real forecast as to what's to come, and I think I'm gonna have a house full of stinky boy in the coming years. And if you guys have any tips or advice about that, let me know, because right now my kids smell like little kids, and I'm not looking forward to big kid smells because I have a very strong sense of smell. All right, for the letter W, I have my J.R. Watkins body scrub. I did use this once in the past month, I think. My hands have been starting to look a little bit dry lately, which I'm not happy about, but that's just kind of what happens as the moisture in the air kind of decreases. I start looking like an old lady, and I'm not happy about it, but it's happening whether I like it or not. So I will use this as a foot scrub, I will use this as a body scrub, and I will use this as a hand scrub very soon. But I still have a long way to go on this, and I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this by the end of the year. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. For the letter X, I have my NYX Pencil in Milk. Can you believe I'm finally getting down there? I've been working on this for years. This just has been in this project forever, and it just keeps rolling over every time the new year starts. The pencil does need to be sharpened again. I might be able to get like 1 or 2 more uses out of it before I have to sharpen it, but it's about that time. But I have a nice new mark that I was able to make on this month, and I'm really happy about it. Again, the odds of me finishing this before the end of the year are slim to none, but I'm happy that I'm making any progress at all. It took me a long time to get in the habit of using this, and it took me a long time to find a way to use it in a way that I enjoy using it. And it doesn't work as an eye base for me. I'll just say that right now. This is an eye base, does not work. My eyeshadow creases every time and my makeup looks horrible. But if I just swipe it on my brow bone and put a dot on my inner corner and blend it out with my finger, that works, and it doesn't disrupt my eyeshadow. So that's the way I've found to work this product. Obviously, it's not a product I'm in love with. It's okay, but I'm not in love with it. And I'm really looking forward to finishing this off because it's a product that I would not consider replacing once it's gone. And that's good. I'm glad to know that. I'm glad to know as much as I can about what I have and what I own. So I'm still working on that every day. That's XY. A product I'm not working on every day is this guy. This is my Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Spotless Foundation in Light. I kind of feel like I might have missed the window on this. If you guys know Physicians Formula foundations, they have a long history of being much darker than you would think. So any other foundation in light would work for me, but this one only works for me in summer. Now, I haven't been reaching for this at all. I'm still working on these weird little foundations, and maybe I need to pull this out. But from what I can recall, this is a fairly dark and somewhat yellow, foundation. Actually, it's not looking that yellow in this light, but it is looking dark. So there it is right there. I don't know. Maybe I can pull it off. Maybe I should be working on this. Maybe I am missing an opportunity. Why did I just pour all that out? Wasteful. So if you're wondering about my current foundation routine, I am currently using this Becca Illuminator Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I use like 1 drop of this on my forehead and my cheekbones. And then I dot this on my forehead and on my cheeks. And this is just a hodgepodge of products that I basically finished and cut open and poured in here. It doesn't look like much, but this will last me a while. I just did this over the weekend and I've been using it this week and it's been working out well, but this alone is a bit dark for me and my skin tone currently. So then I take about a pump or a half a pump of this Hello Flawless from Benefit in the shade Ivory. And I put this like down the center of my nose, on my chin, and over here, and a little bit like right there. I blend it all together and I've been very happy with this concoction. It's been working out quite well. So this is in Project 10 Uses and I will have 10 uses before I know it. But this is a really good light foundation and it's working for me. I think it's much lighter than this one right here. So I think I could finish this off and start working on this one, but I think this is gonna take me like the whole rest of the year. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to this or not. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I could play with this a little bit this week, but I'm starting to think this is gonna have to be pushed off until next year, unfortunately. It's too bad. I was very optimistic about how much I could finish this year, and I might have bit off a bit more than I can chew. And finally, for the letter Z, I have my Laura Mercier Highlight in 01. I've been using this a ton. It's really getting tiny and flat. It's just a little flat quarter in there. I still enjoy this very, very much. I'm wearing it today. I wear it almost every day. I'm also working on a highlighter that's an eyeshadow, my Bella Rose from Milani. And there's times where I think, you know what, just focus on one. Just pick one and use it every day until it's gone. But there's part of me that's like, no, get use on both of them. So I use the Bella Rose mostly as a brow highlight and this mostly as a face highlight. But sometimes I use this for brow and face, and sometimes I use that one for brow and face. It just depends on how much time I have to open all these different packages while I'm doing my makeup every morning. That's really the deciding factor. So hopefully I will be able to finish this year, but it's not looking good. I cannot believe we are already halfway through October. I am freaking out. Do I say that in every update? I feel like I do, but I am freaking out by how fast time is flying by. It needs to slow down. Somebody pump the brakes and slow things down because time is going by way too fast. As far as empties for next month, I don't see me having any, to be honest. I don't see there being any empties. If by some miracle I could finally start masking, this might be a goner, but that's probably not going to happen. But despite that, I think the thing that I'm most excited about is finally getting back to this primer. I haven't used it in months, and I'm really looking forward to using this up and enjoying it. Again, I cannot believe how much progress I'm making on this eyeliner. I don't think I could finish it by next month, but I think I can use at least half of what I have left by next month. Yeah, it's really getting there. And I do use a black eyeliner sometimes, but this one I reach for the most often, and I'm really excited about that. If I could finish this off, I will have finished 3 eyeliners this year from this project alone. And that's kind of amazing. So that is all I have to talk about for this update. It's going well. I'm really happy to have 11 empties in this project so far this year. And I'm gonna keep working on all these items. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. What? Oh, okay, they're just joking with you. Stop fussing. Go out there and play or come in and practice your violin. Okay, you gotta toughen up, girl. You're playing with the boys.